Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Access EXP19 Access Chapter 3 Brilton Madley Games. Project description is Brilton Madley is board game manufacturer fires new CEO. She asked of your assistant to providing summary of her data that took place before the starting. She starting with the company to help her with the planning. You will create the query to perform the data analysis based on the your meeting you plan and creating the four queries on the queries with the funds and manner, delay, and other the query summarize company revenue, cost, country, and a third to evaluate payment made the customers there and the finally sale by sale representative data. So if you want to complete MylTLab courses is Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses in accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing and other courses. I will guarantee your complete course and assignments exam 95 and 90 plus grades. So we move to the main project step. So step number one is start access. Open the download access file name exp19 access chapter 3 Brilton Madley games. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. Go to the access file. I have already downloaded the access file. Next is move to the question number 2. So question number 2 is create a query using the query design from the customer table. Include the field first name, last name, and phone in that the order. For the from the order table include the field order ID, order date, and ship dates. Run the query and then examine the record. Save the query shipping efficiency. So create a query design. Go to the create tabs and using the query design using the query design format the customer table, include the field first name, last name, and phone. So add the customer tables, double click and add the customer table. So drag the table, so display the all fields. And next is include the first name and last name and phone. So add the first name, last name, and phone. And phone. So add the value phone. And next is from the order table include the order ID, order date, and ship dates, and run the query and then examine the record and save the query shipping efficiency. So add the new table is order table. From the order table include the order ID and order dates. So add the order ID and order date. Add the order ID and order date field. Add the order ID and order date and ship date. And last is shipped date. And run the query and then examine the records. Save the query to the shipping efficiency. So the copy the query name and go to the query design and go to the result group. Click the run the query. So first name, last name, phone, order ID, and order date and ship date. And save your query to the efficiency. save the query. So right clicks and click the save is to the shipping efficiency and click OK. So add the new query shipping efficiency. So question number 2 is the complete, and we can move to the question number 3. So question number 3 is add a calculated field name day ship to calculate the number of days taken to fill each order, and expression will include the order date and ship date field. The result not contain the negative number, and run the query, and then examine the result and save the query. So add the calculated field to the day to ship. Right clicks and go to the design view. Calculate, display the and order dates, and add the calculated field name to the days to ship. So add the new is to the days to ship, and to calculate the number of days taken to each order, expression will include the order date and ship dates field. The result not contain, and run the query, and result save the query. Create the number days for each order, and type a ratio signs, and type a brackets, and order date minus ship date. Order date minus ship date. So copy the ship date and paste the ship date, and then run the query, and then examine the result and save the query. So go to the query design and go to the result group and click the run the query. So add the days to ship. Sorry, go to the design view and shipped date minus order date. Shipped date minus order date. Order date, and go to the run. So the days to ship is value. Add the new column is day to ship, and save the query. So go to the save the query. So question number 3 is a complete, and we can move to the question number 4. So question number 4 is add a criteria to limit the query result to include any order that took more than 30 days to ship. So add the criteria is limit to the 30 greater than or 30. Add the criteria to limit the query result to include any order and that take more than 30 days to ship. Right click and go to the design view and add the criteria days to ship to the greater than 30. So question number 4 is a complete. And we can move to the question number 5. So question number 5 is add the quantity field from the order table and then product name fields for the product table to the query and sort the query by ascending order. Add the quantity field in the order table. Quantity field in the order table. So double click the quantity field, the order table, the quantity field, and then product name field from the products table to the query and sort the query by ascending order and last name. Add the table, the product table, double click, apply the product table and product name, the product table to the product name field to the product table, product name field. So add the product name field. So add the product name field in the product table and sort the query by ascending order in the last name. Product to the product name field to the product name field to the product table. Next is sort the query by the ascending order in the last name. So go to the last name, select the last name and sort to the ascending order. Last name is to the ascending order. So question number 5 is a complete. And we can move to the question number 6. So question number 6 is add the caption date to ship to the date to ship field and switch the datasheet view, final result and save and close the query. So add the caption to the days to ship field and switch to the datasheet view, final result and save and close the query. Add the caption to the date ship adds to the days to ship and date to ship field and so add the caption. So right click and go to the property and select the caption dialog box, like the caption dialog box to the add the days to ship, copy the caption name and paste the caption, press enter and switch the datasheet view, find the result and save and close the query. Right click and switch to the datasheet view, right click and go to the datasheet view and save and close the query. Click the save, right click the save and close the query and close the query. Question number 6 is a complete. And we can move to the question number 7. So question number 7 is create a query using the query design, add the customer order and product table, add the country field from the customer table and set the field total row to group by and save the query to the revenue cost by country. So create the query and query design, add the customer and product table, add the add the country field from the customer table and set the field to the total row to group by group and save the query to the revenue and cost by country. So create the query design and add the customer order and product table. So go to the create tab and go to the create tab and query design. So create tab and query design, query design, and next is add the customer and order, add the customer table and order table, the customer and order and product table, and the product table. So customer order and product table. So add the country field in the customer table, add the country field to the customer table. So add the country field to the customer table and set the field to the total row to group by group and insert the add the country and group by group, total is group by group, and save the query to the revenue and cost by country. So copy the query name. So query 1 is the save and revenue and cost by revenue and click OK. So question number 7 is the complete. We can move to the question number 8. So question number 8 is add a calculated field in the second column and name the field to total revenue. The field should multiply the quantity ordered by the unit price for that item from the product table and format the calculated field to the currency and change the caption to the total revenue and change the total row for the total revenue field to sum. So add the calculated field to the name of the total revenue, name of the total revenue. The field must be quantity ordered by the unit price. Format the calculator field currency and change the caption total revenue. Right click and click the builder and add the total revenue and right clicks and click the builder and add the the field should multiply the quantity order by the unit price for that item and format the calculated field as the currency and change the caption to the total revenue. So add the order to the quantity, click the table and the order to the quantity. Click the quantity, order to click the quantity and remove the expr, press backspace and multiply by product to the next is products and click the price per unit, multiply by quantity order and by the unit price per unit and price per unit, double click product and price per unit and then click OK. Format the calculated with the currency and change the caption to the total revenue. Right click and click the property and format to the currency, format to the calculated field to the currency and change the caption to the total revenue. Copy the total revenue and paste the caption to the total revenue and change the total row total revenue field to the sum. Change the total row for the total revenue to sum. Go and click the sum, total revenue to the sum. So question number 8 is the complete. So if you want to complete assignments or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete MylTLab courses, it's Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Microsoft Access. We can do online courses is accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing, and other courses. I will guarantee your 90 or 90 plus 95 plus grade of your course assignments and exam.